All right, please take attendance.
Joshua Percy,
Present.
Monk Kane, Patrick Gibb, Taylor Rutek, here. David Blaze,
Here.
Thomas Duff,
Here.
Amy Luzon,
She's in the bathroom.
Isaiah Hopper,
Here.
Julie McAdams, Eva Messerbay,
Here.
Jonathan Gonzalez,
Here.
Lisa Hanley, Gianna Damana,
Here.
Dr. Kamika Williams, Dr. Derek Nicholas, Arthur Patry,
Here.
Haley Rome.
If you don't mind, I would like to ask everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Moving on to the approval of the agenda, I am seeking a motion for the approval of the agenda. I am seeking a motion for the approval of the agenda. Motion by Representative Zerbe and second by Representative Damana. Perfect. Any discussion? Representative Rutek?
I motion to amend the agenda and add above 7B, student organization committee meeting minutes of January 23rd, and then make that number 7 for letter C.
So I am motioning to approve the changes to the agenda.
She made a motion, I second.
All right, so second by President Percy. So I am motioning to approve the new agenda. Motion by Representative Gonzalez and second by Representative Damana. Perfect. So now we're going to move on to a vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Perfect. From there, we're moving on to the approval of the minutes. I am seeking a motion to approve the minutes of tonight's meeting. Motion by Representative Vutek, and second by President Percy. Any discussion? Perfect. Sorry. Moving on to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstention? All right, perfect. All right, from there, we are moving on to the officers' announcements, since there are no open forum forms. President Percy.
Okay, so I do have some good news that I will share with you on behalf of the Vice President. After a weekend email with the Dean of Students, Kristen Salemi and Mike Jackalone, SCG, and with the college, the head of facilities, the college and them have given us permission to purchase and put up 8 3-panel bulletin boards. They're going to be 72 by 48. All as many as we'd like around campus, so we're going to try to put one in each building. I think I have a meeting on Tuesday to walk around with the facilities people to try to map out areas in the buildings that we can put them in, and then we'll go from there. Also, this bulletin board right out here outside of the student union is now going to be used for SCG. SCG is going to be putting information on it. And this is how it's going to be broken down. The first panel is going to have SCG information on it, committees, parliament agendas, finance agendas, how to join, that sort of thing. The second panel is going to be titled What's Happening This Week. So we're going to advertise to all the student organizations. I'm forming an email for Taylor to send out to all the presidents and secretaries that if any club has events that they're planning, to send a JPEG file of the advertisement to us, and the PR director will be going around and putting it in this bulletin board now, and once the other ones go up, in that same thing. So you're going to have them updated weekly so that no flyer is going to be out of date while it's up there. And then the last panel is going to be titled Student Organizations. So we're going to highly encourage clubs to create general recruitment flyers, and then we're going to put those flyers in that section. We're going to rotate them as often as we need to, so that every club has an equal amount of chance to advertise. So hopefully that will most likely, my goal is to have that at least in full swing by the end of March. And then April can be a test run for the PR committee to see how they can better handle it. But next year, it's going to be the full release and the full pressure to try to advertise as much as we can for student organizations. So that's a huge accomplishment. I'll be going to finance for those boards as soon as we get a quote for them. And student organizations should be able to advertise in every building, no questions asked. So it's going to be awesome. And all that's going to be through SCG. So that's great for Kane to start that initiative. I've lost my train of thought. I don't think I have any more announcements other than that. So.
Thank you, President Bercy. From there, moving on to Secretary Bute.
My announcements will kind of be talked about later during the student organization committee minutes. I'll go over sort of the things that are going on for Storbees during that time, but I want everyone to know that the Student Organization Awards, shortened to Storbees, is a banquet that's going to be held Friday, May 1st at the Crown Plaza in Warwick. Our theme is Alice in Wonderland. You don't have to dress accordingly, but that's what the decor is going to look like. We do have invitations that will be coming out soon. I'm very excited for it. And that's all I have for announcements. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Moving on to Treasurer Gibb.
I had my first official finance meeting today as treasurer, and it went pretty well. After allocations, the general fund is at negative $92,250.99, but we're expecting to have it all at the end of the month, so it shouldn't be a problem. And just a reminder of having the budgetary hearings this weekend. Anybody on the finance commission is doing this.
Thank you. To me, hi everyone. Unfortunately, I do have quite a bit of leads to read tonight, so I'm going to start off with those. This first lead comes from Representative Rowan. She says, "Dear members of Parliament, I will not be able to attend tonight's meeting due to a prior work commitment. Apologies and thank you in advance for understanding. Regards, Representative Rowan." Now, I'm seeking a motion for Representative Rowan's absence from tonight's meeting. Motion by Representative Damana, second by Representative Hopper. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? From there, moving on, we have from Dr. Nicholas. He goes, dear dear members of student community government, my wife is gravely ill and I have to go home after class. Please excuse in my name. Thanks, Dr. Nicholas. All those, I'm seeking a motion for the lead for Dr. Nicholas. Motion by President Percy, and second by Representative Damana. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? From there, we are moving on to a lead from Representative McAdams. She says, dear members of student community government, I'm sorry to email this, but I have tickets to PPAC that I have had since Christmas. I hope this isn't too much of an inconvenience, and that meeting goes well. Thank you, Representative McAdams. I am seeking a motion for Representative McAdams' lead. Motion by Deputy Speaker Duff, and second by Representative Bute. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? And my final lead comes from Dr. Wardlow. She says, good afternoon. The purpose of this message is to notify the Student Community Government, Inc. that I will be late arriving to the Parliament meeting scheduled for today. I am serving as a panelist for an event that's scheduled to end during the middle of Parliament. Upon conclusion of this event, I intend to come to Parliament. I apologize for any inconvenience. Sincerely, Dr. Wardlow. I'm seeking a motion to approve Dr. Wardlow's lead. Motion by Representative Damon and second by Representative Gonzalez. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? So that concludes the portion of my announcements tonight regarding leaves. I did hold my first Bylaws and Adjudication Commission meeting this past week, and I was very fortunate. It was a great meeting. I got a lot of insight about the attendance policy. There is a draft which I've been working on, But after discussion with President Percy, I'm going to hold off on that matter and take some more time with it, so we have something that's perfected and that can be used for future, for future years going down with here at SCG, because it's been a problem for such a while because of the wording and the numbers as well. So once that's all figured out, I will update you all on that. But that being said, that is it for me. And then we're moving on to Deputy Speaker Duff.
I don't really have anything to say. Again, if you have any complaints, just come to me regarding conditions and services. But yeah, welcome, Patrick.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. So from there, we're moving on to the Constitutions and Organization Conference Report. The Constitution for Representative Vutek. So I'm seeking a motion I'm seeking a motion for the Constitution and Organization Report from Representative Vutek. Motion by Representative Vutek, second by President Percy. Any discussion on the item?
Yes, so, Free Health was a club that used to exist on campus and lapsed due to lack of student interest, and we now have a group of students who is interested in bringing that club back. Within their constitution, I believe all they changed was part of their purpose. I don't believe anything else was changed. And if there's a representative here from the Free Health organization, they're more than welcome to come to the table and talk about their organization. Hello. Hi.
So I'm Priya, and I am the position as president. Do you want to talk about our goals of it or the changes?
Yeah, exactly.
So our goal is to invite more students who are interested in the healthcare field and come up with ways that maybe practicing for interviews, preparing any kind of paper med school, just to have like-minded individuals have a chance to get together, and we're probably taking a lot of the same classes. So just to help one another and support. And we invited two positions, the social media expert and the event coordinator, just because we feel as though the president really would take over the event coordinator and social media expert will go over the other two positions.
All right, thank you very much. Do you guys have anything else to add? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am seeking a motion for the changes to the Constitutions and Organization for Representative Vutek about the Free Health Organization. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Any discussion? Sorry. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Yeah, Burley. That was my bad. All opposed? Any abstentions? From there, we're going to move on to, sorry. Right. Perfect. We're all good. Yeah, I'm sorry. Perfect. From there, we're going to move on to reports. We're going to move on to the finance and mission minutes. And I am going to, so the person who will be presented will be Joshua Percy.
Okay, so unfortunately, we didn't have a treasurer at the time for one of these meetings, and then the other one left, so they were unable to present it. So I can try my absolute best to answer these questions for you, if you have any, and that's all I can really say. As you can see, in December, you had Anchor TV, Anchor TV and the Anchor had an AMA have conference requests, then a bunch of allocations, and then a reallocation by programming. The programming, the Harambe, the WXIN, and I believe, and the Pride Alliance and the Spanish Club were for the Black History Month event to bring the guest speaker to campus. Yes. Any discussion on that one? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I'm seeking a motion. Motion by Representative Vutek and a second by Deputy Speaker Duff. Any discussion on the item?
If we're voting on both of them, and I'll say that the one on January 29th, I can only speak to the first two requests as I had to leave early. So I can only talk about the WXIN and the SEG one, but the rest of them seem to be very simple. Harambe came for allocation for their t-shirts to give out for the event, an operating budget, and then Sojourn came for their t-shirts for their polar plunge. And then the security club got $1,000 for their operating budget. So WXI got their conference money, and SCG reallocated money to use towards the Harambe Black History Month event.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. All opposed? Any abstentions? From there, we're going to move on to the Student Organization Committee meetings of February 6, 2020, with Representative, I'm sorry, January 23rd, that's my bad. Typo on here, Representative Lutek.
So our first committee minutes, which we added to the agenda, as you can see, they're the ones I handed out to you. Yay. We read a few constitutions. We made a determination that one club that was trying to get started was actually too similar to two other clubs, so we recommended that they look at merging, and those people actually later came and decided to restart Pre-Health. Belly Dancing Club had some revisions. There's a grad student organization that had some questions that we needed to answer. We picked our Story Awards menu, which is vegetables, chicken, short rib, and dessert is chocolate cake. Or no, cheesecake. We changed it. We decided dessert was going to be cheesecake because we're all decadent. And we did some invitations and programs and layouts, and so that's that. If you guys have any questions on that,
Are there any vegan options?
yes. Vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free. All three.
I am seeking a motion. Motion by Representative Damana and second by Representative Hopper. Any discussion on the item? All those in favor? All opposed? Any abstention? Abstentions by Representative Lutek and Representative Gonzalez. From there, we're going to move on to updates and remarks. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my bad. From there, we're going to move on to Representative Lutek again.
Yay, me again. These are in the packet, the meeting minutes from February 6th. We read two different constitutions. We changed some things about the Dancing Club again. We decided the Pre-Health was good to go, and they both passed. Belly Dancing Club will be here at our next Parliament meeting, hopefully. We edited our invitations for stories a little bit and talked about what our next meetings were going to be like and how it's that. If you guys have any questions, please let me know.
All right, I am seeking a motion. Motion by Representative Duff and a second by Representative Damana. Any discussion on the item? So we're going to move on to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. All opposed? Any abstentions? All right. Oh, sorry, Representative Lutek and Representative Gonzalez. That's perfect. From there, we're going to move on to updates and remarks. And we're going to start off with the staff update with Arthur Tree.
Thank you. I just want to take a minute to say great job on the ability to get the boards up around the buildings. I think it would really help promote the good work that SCG is doing, as well as the many clubs. I would just ask you to consider possibly keeping them up in the summer as orientation begins and some new students come on campus. Might be a good way to do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry. And congratulations to our new treasurer.
Thank you. Appreciate it. With no other updates or remarks or staff here, we're going to move on to appointments, resignations, and vacancies with President Percy.
All right, thank you. I do have one appointment. I will ask that this be accepted unanimously. I'm appointing Jacob Arabiani. I interim appointed him to Finance on Monday, and I am permanently appointing him to the Finance Commission on non-student parliament spot. I ask that that be accepted unanimously.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go, because it's only 7:20, I'm gonna take some time here. So I'm gonna read about everything that's open so that you can share these with your friends. Conditions and Services has 3 student parliament spots and 5 non-student parliament spots. If you guys know anyone who's not interested in joining parliament but wants to get a nice little paycheck and actually help out on campus, Conditions and Services would be a good spot. That's where that's chaired by Tom Stuff there. Elections Commission. Elections are coming up, so we need more than just Mr. Kane and Representative Maservi here and myself. So that's 3 there's only 3 non-student parliament spots. And then there are 6 student parliament spots left. So just keep that out there. If you know anybody who's looking to join parliament or join a committee, that's also one that's in a big need right now. Finance, it's only parliament spots. Jacob Adamiani has a petition out to join parliament. So as soon as that becomes official, I'll be moving him to a student parliament spot, which will then open up a non-student parliament spot. So if anybody's interested in that, lucky for them, they'll miss the budget hearings, but they can still join after the fact. Public Relations Committee has 3 non-student parliament spots and 8 student parliament spots. Unfortunately, we lost a lot. We had a lot of turnover due to graduations and a few resignations, some quitting at the end of last semester. So we've lost quite a few parliament members. While we only anticipated 2, we lost an extra 2, I think 3 maybe. So we really need to try to get more people on, because as you can see, a lot of those non-student parliament spots are already filling up. So the student parliament spots are the only ones that are left. And then we have Student Organization Committee. You have 1 non-student parliament spot, and you have, I believe, 5 student parliament spots. If anybody's interested in sitting on the Council of Rips with me, the Council of Rhode Island College, you're more than welcome to. They meet 1 Friday a month at 2 o'clock to 3:30. It's a good time. They're meeting on Valentine's Day, so it's awesome. I'm also looking for anyone. I'm looking for 1 student. Doesn't have to be a parliament member. If anyone's really passionate, that's passionate about campus safety, campus police, that type of issue, the president is looking for a student to be on a committee to help discuss the public safety issue that is of Rhode Island College and discuss the better ways of improving it. So if anyone knows a student that's very active and passionate about that, please direct them towards me so that I can shoot that name to the president as soon as possible. I do have 1 expulsion that I ask be accepted unanimously. I am going to expel Lucy Denaro as the comptroller, and the reasoning is last semester she did not maintain her 4 office hours a week. She did not do multiple parts of her job. And then as we came into this part of the semester, it's been 3 weeks, and she has been in the office a total of 2 hours, and she has done absolutely no work. So the new treasurer here, I'd like to start clean for him and expel the comptroller. I ask that be accepted unanimously.
Anyone opposed? Pass with unanimous consent.
I don't like doing that, but it was needed to be done. So I don't have anything else. I will say I did not like that email from Dr. Nicholas, from someone who's had him 4 or 5 times. That's shook me up a little bit, but hopefully his wife will be okay. And I send my greatest condolences to him. Other than that, I don't have anything else.
Thank you, President Percy. And then we're going to move on to updates and, the issues of Parliament members. Representative Gonzalez.
Hi. So a couple of days ago, the Anchor released a news article that was SCG related, which was met with some retaliation. It was met with a written letter written onto the Anchor's door. But I wanted to reiterate because I'm not pointing fingers or anything, but it is SCG related. If there is any issues when it comes to SCG and the way that people are announcing their issues to SCG, there is a better way to address it rather than borderline somewhat harassment. I'm not sure where that lies. But being part of the media center, I don't necessarily work at the Anchor. I don't necessarily work at Anchor TV. I do work at WXIN, and I like to group everyone together and make sure everyone's respectful of each other within the media center. And because we're all like big one family, when something happens to that, it kind of shakes the whole media center. So reiterating like respectfulness, I guess. There is letter to the editor that the Anchor does have to address issues such as that, rather than the retaliation that maybe was met. So I just wanted to bring that up to the attention of the SCG board that this is something that happened.
I know that is not this is not a time for a discussion, but as the article was really pointed at me, I have directed anyone, and Taylor and David can take a test of this, to just leave it alone. Everyone has the right to their own opinion and their own how they would like to say what they would like to. So as the SCG board can attest, I told them to leave it alone and not to do anything with it. So I would hopefully expect that no one on Parliament would have done the same, but no one on my board, I'm sure you had anything to do with that. But thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you, Representative Gonzalez. I appreciate it. So I am part of WXIN as well, and WXIN is having a radiothon, and you should really check it out. It's going to the Steve Irwin Animal Hospital? The Irwin Animal Hospital to help these animals that have been affected by the wildfires here in Australia. And it's just a very great cause, and it's very sad to see what's happening to the wildlife there. So just feel free to call in, just donate whatever you can, and anything is appreciated. And tomorrow, the Student Union Ballroom, right across right here in this room, that we're going to have, right in this room, we're going to have animals from the Roger Williams Zoo from 9 to 11 a.m. So please come and check it out. A nice, free, fun event. So yeah, thanks.
Some giraffes and elephants.
Maybe an
They
armadillo.
said they might bring an armadillo, so we might have an armadillo, so please come tomorrow night and right here.
Sorry, I think it's all right. Anything else? Oh, Representative.
All right.
RSA, Resident Student Association, is a great club, especially for SCG members to join. We work with a lot of issues on campus, similar to SCG, but we're also having a duck hunt, March 23rd. It's a Monday at, I think, right now we have it at 9 p.m. That's going to be a fun little event that we're doing, where you come, you meet at a certain place we haven't decided yet, and then, for those of you who don't know, I've done it before, you meet there, and then you're told to all go out and find a duck for your own lot, bring two back, and that has, you can win a certain prize for that. So yeah, RSA meets on Mondays at 8. Sorry. It's only been 8 years. Okay, thank you, that's all.
Thank you, Representative Duff. Anything else? All right, perfect. So from there, I am seeking adjournment of this meeting. I am seeking a motion. Motion by Representative Demana, second by Representative Butek. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Can you all please remain seated? And take roll call.
Dr. Percy? Tom Kane? Taylor Butek? Here. David Blaze?
Here.
Thomas Duff?
Here.
Patrick Gibbs? John Demana?
Here.
John DeGonzo?
Here.
Lisa Hanley, Isaiah Hopper,
Here.
Amy Luzon, Julie McAdams, Aiden Messervay, Dr. Nicholas, Dr. Nico Williams, Arthur Patry,
Here.
and Haley Rowe.